What's up everybody, it's your boy Nick Noodles coming at you with another great video. This one has been a long time in the making, mainly because it's all about the Supreme Spring Summer 20 season that just happened, and so I wanted to make a video about all the stuff that I bought. And I did buy a lot of stuff, mainly because I have a pretty good paying job right now and I have nothing better to spend my money on. And also Supreme just absolutely killed it this past season. I recently got into Supreme with the past Spring Summer 19 season. And this past Spring Summer 20 season was way better than that one and Fall Winter 19. So I'm super excited to show you guys everything that I bought, everything I plan on keeping and holding and selling until it doubles or triples in value. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this video. Alright, so I've laid out pretty much everything that I bought this past season. I know it's a lot, but again, had nothing better to spend my money on this summer, so let's go ahead and get started with everything that I bought this season. Starting off with some accessories that I don't actually have on the bed right now. We have the Supreme poncho that I bought. I was kind of disappointed I didn't get this as a free gift, but I was glad that I was able to purchase it for like $4. This is being given away at 1,500 subscribers, so if you want a chance to win it, subscribe to the channel if you're new and stay tuned for details. Next, we have the Supreme waterproof lighter case. Now, I'm actually pretty lucky that I got mine intact because a lot of people, when they got it, it was like destroyed, and that's really just because it's a really flimsy piece of plastic. And what was also disappointing was the lighter wasn't actually included, so I had to go and like buy one just for this accessory. But it is a pretty cool one. The Supreme branding is on point, and I like that it is translucent so you can see the inside of the lighter. But yeah, really glad to have this as a part of the collection. This is also one of the only hats I bought this season. It's the Denim Cam Cap with the embossed logo. I think it's pretty clean. It's nice to not have the logo just like sewn across as a patch. I like that it's like kind of stitched into the hat. I'm not sure how I'm gonna match this with some outfits, but I am looking forward to rocking it at some point. Let's talk about the t-shirts. First one is the Rimousi Tag Tee. Super underrated t-shirt, honestly. This is one of those like if you know you know pieces because there's not a lot of Supreme branding on it. Really the only branding is on the back. There's like a super tiny box logo, but I'm really into the graffiti artwork on it. I don't know a lot about Rimousi or who he was as an artist, but I am really a big fan of this tag tee, and I also like the photo tee, so that might be one to pick up, especially in that royal colorway. That thing is pretty nice. Next we have the Johnston collab. Once I saw this graphic on this color, I knew I had to cop it. I don't really know much about Daniel Johnston, but I do respect his hustle. If you don't know, he worked at McDonald's handing out his mixtape, which is pretty insane. You gotta respect that grind. And this is just an iconic graphic from him that like Kurt Cobain wore, you know, before he passed away. Rest in peace. But super clean piece, and I love the colorway. You don't see a lot of teal shirts that pop off like this, and it pretty much goes perfectly with the frog. So yeah, very happy about that piece. Next we have the chrome logo tee. I don't know if I'm kind of spoiling some other stuff, but here we have the chrome logo tee. Just a very simple spell out from Supreme. Pretty unique piece, honestly. Doing pretty well in the resale market as well. But I'm glad to have this one. It's just a simple piece to rock, and it's in the black colorway, so you can wear it with a lot of different outfits and it'll look fire. Next we have the Dyno Tee. This is one of the more underrated designs. I really like the tie-dye colorway they had, but that kind of flew off the shelves, and I really was digging this burgundy maroon color that came out. Super nice. But yeah, just another really unique design from Supreme, I think. The branding isn't too loud on it like the chrome logo is, but like if you're up close, you can definitely tell that it is a Supreme tee. So yeah, very excited about that piece. And there were a lot of really good t-shirts this season. I really like the sailboat tee as well. And pretty much all the summer tees I thought were pretty fire. We'll get into those in a bit. But lastly, we have like my all-time grail for Supreme, the only box logo that I own, and it is the Murakami COVID relief box logo. I actually have it in a Ziploc bag. I've only worn this once for a photo shoot I did once I graduated from college, and I will never get rid of this thing. I will sell everything in my collection before I have to get rid of this to like pay for something, just because like this just will remind me of the year 2020, I think, and just everything that happened, COVID-19, me graduating college. I think that this will always remind me of that time and like what I went through, so I can't ever get rid of it. And it's just an amazing looking box logo. I cannot believe that we got this from Supreme this season. Next we got the Supreme water shorts. Funny story about these, if you don't know, they did a mesh panel water short towards the end of the season that was pretty dope. It had mesh paneling on the side and it had a nice side hit. I'll have a picture up on screen. And I was watching restock monitors on Discord and I thought that those had restocked, but instead it was these that restocked. But my speedy keyboard fingers just went ahead and added them to the cart anyways and checked out. So I ended up with a really expensive pair of just really simple water shorts or whatever. These were really expensive. I'm kind of mad at myself, but they are just a simple design and we'll just go with a lot of stuff. So at the end of the day, I can't be too mad. And honestly, resale on them is like pretty good on some of the older models. I think like the Spring Summer 19 water short looks just like this and people are paying like $200. So I think in the future, if I wanted to get rid of this piece, I could definitely get my money back. Let's talk about outerwear now because I do have a lot of it, as you can see. First, let's talk about the cutout logo. That is it a box logo? I'm gonna go ahead and say it is a box logo just because, I mean, come on. It's a box logo, guys. It's not the best looking box logo, but it is definitely a box logo. And I was really excited to get this piece just because I manualed it. And I was a little bit sad though because I couldn't go for the hole punch jacket. But I definitely felt that I had a better chance of getting this than the hole punch jacket, especially because it's in a size medium, which if you don't know, mediums are a brick size. So excited to wear this in the winter once it gets colder. Next we have the Motion logo hoodie, just a classic design from Supreme. Fun fact, if you didn't know, they put 2020 on I think some of the duplicate colors, so they've definitely done a red hoodie in the past. So I guess to distinguish it from those releases, they put 2020 on the hood. But yeah, this is just a super clean hoodie. I didn't get it for retail. I paid like $220 on eBay, but honestly, that's a steal because it costs like $260 and up on StockX after you pay taxes and all their bullshit fees and stuff. So that's just a really nice piece to also have. Moving on to the side over here, we have the mesh long sleeve baseball jersey, and this is just a super clean piece. Honestly, I think it's very underrated. The retail was pretty low. It was like $128, which is not bad for like a long sleeve hoodie type shirt. And the embroidery on it is just super clean. You have a nice fat spell out. I'm not really sure what that means. And then you have the nice Supreme tag there. The only problem is I got this in a small, so I should have definitely got a medium in this, but I did wear it once and I think I'm gonna try to sell it and just try and get my money back. But I think this is one of the most underrated pieces of the season, especially in this black colorway. I think it's super clean. The other ones, the orange and the white, weren't that as great as this one. But yeah, definitely look out for this piece. It might go up in the future. Next, we have way too many Supreme North Face jackets that I bought. So let's just talk about this. I made separate reviews on these. Really awesome jacket. I didn't need the vest, and the vest really adds a lot of value to it. So if you buy it without the vest, it's like super cheap. So I got this for $450, and that's pretty much what you would pay for retail on a Supreme Gore-Tex jacket. The only problem with this colorway is that the pink on it, or the red on it, isn't really red. It's a lot more pinkish or salmon colored. So I'm not as big of a fan as it in person, so I am trying to get rid of this jacket. I love the embroidered RTG logo as well as just the classic Supreme patches. And so the reason why I'm trying to get rid of this one is, if you didn't know, well, first I did cop the cargo jacket, which was another insane North Face collaboration. I can't believe that we got a piece that we really haven't seen from the North Face. I don't think they've ever done a cargo jacket like this. And then the fact that they teamed up with Supreme to release this model was super sick. It does look really goofy at first, but once you look at it more and you have it in person, you realize that what have I been doing all my life without this many pockets? So again, I'm very excited for this piece, and the back is just awesome with that Supreme hit, as well as on the hood. But yeah, super excited for this. It'll definitely be used for like snowboarding and just everyday wear once it gets colder. But as I was saying, the reason why I'm trying to get rid of this one is mainly because I also bought the same jacket in black. And honestly, the black colorway just looks way cleaner. I think that some of the paneling on the red one throws it off a little bit, so it being just one cohesive color with the black colorway is definitely a lot cleaner and slicker in my opinion. So I will be listing this on my Grailed, or if you're like interested in the comments, leave one below. Now I want to talk about some of the hold items that I have that I don't really plan on keeping. So let's just go and look at all the t-shirts I bought. The first one, Supreme Mini Tee in yellow. Now I could have sworn that I hit the black colorway, but for some reason it gave me the yellow colorway. And this is kind of a brick, I'm not gonna lie. I can maybe get my money back on this, but resale isn't looking too hot right now. Next we have the Marble Tee in XL white, and this is actually a pretty decent tee. I think the logo on the back of it will make it a pretty good hold item. It can probably double in retail value after a few months. Next we have the Social Tee, just a really goofy but like kind of fire tee, I'm not gonna lie. It is in large and white, so I think this can reach 80 to 100 in a few weeks or even months. Next we have the Pitbull Tee in XL black. Now if I had gotten this in any other colorway in any other size, it would have been a brick, but this is a pretty good size to hold. If you don't know, XLs and larges do pretty well on the Supreme market, especially if it's in a white or black colorway. And this graphic has been clowned by so many people. You can find this logo on Google Images, and then if you just look up some basic graffiti font, it'll match like what Supreme used for this t-shirt. So they are getting clowned for that. Next we have one of the biggest sleeper items of the season, the Itchy the Killer long sleeve tee. I got this in an XL white. Already this tee is hitting like $100 and up. So I think this can hit like maybe 150 plus within a few months, honestly. But yeah, super. I don't know anything about this movie or who Itchy the Killer is, but he is killing the resale market, so keep it up. Next we have the Lizard Tee in black, and this is in a size medium, which usually mediums don't do that well, but because of the branding on this, the resale is looking pretty good. It's already at like $80, so I expect that to hit probably 90 or maybe even 100 plus within a few months. That is an FTP shirt, that's not relevant. Here we have 3 Ziploc bags, so I actually have 4 of them, but I've opened one, and I think I'm gonna keep these dead stock. But this is like just an insane collaboration. I don't know how Supreme got all these collabs, and the branding on it is like pretty nice. I mean, you have just a fat, you just have it all over, and it kind of works well because Ziploc is usually like red, so really nice collab. I don't know what to do with these yet because I do have one already open. I might keep another one and then just hold 2. Resale on these is like $20 a box right now. I think if you hold it for another year or 2, you can probably sell them for like $40 to $50 each, just because like these are never going to degrade over time, and it is such like a nice collaboration. So yeah, that's definitely a long hold item. Lastly, we have the Supreme Hole Punch Vans. Now, if you watch my video, you know that I took an L on these. They pretty much loaded in, sold out, but I did pay resale on these. I lowballed some dude $200 on eBay, and he accepted it. So shout out to that dude for giving me such a great deal. But I really wish I could keep these, but I need to like invest my money and just hold them. Right now they're sitting at like $220, $200 on the resale market. So I think with the branding on this, since it has that ARC logo on the back and it's like embroidered, I think that these can easily hit over $300 or $400 within a year or 2. So these will definitely be a long hold item. You know, if it doesn't hit those prices, then I can just turn them into a personal. But for now, you know, I have to keep them on ice and whatnot. And one thing I love about these collaborations is the box. You have just the fattest box logo on the box, as well as on this side. So that pretty much wraps up the whole video. One other thing I did have were Oreos, but I did turn one pack into a milkshake and then sold the other ones to make my money back. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed looking at all the stuff I spent money on this season. Definitely can't go this hard in the fall because I gotta save money for like groceries and stuff, you know, being an adult and stuff like that. But I hope y'all like this video, and let me know if you want to see more content like this in the future. Peace out.